going to be doing our nightcap reading early. We will be using this particular deck, which I call my Raven deck. I know it says Crow. We're going to be using Beyond Lemuria, and then we're also going to be using our runes today, and then of course we're going to be using our basic tarot, okay, our classic tarot. Okay, so let's dispense with the craziness, because I already know spirit, and spirit wants to pick up on gossip and I don't know what else. Okay, I'm not kidding. So here's the example. The Eight of Swords. So somebody's experiencing the Eight of Swords right now. It's not a lot of heaviness, but it's feeling tried and tested in some situations, etc. It is what it is, right? Sometimes it happens. So this is not a one-to-one reading. This is a live general reading. That means I'm not just picking people out randomly and reading for them. This is a reading that is a generalized reading for all. If you are Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, it may just very well resonate for you, okay? And if you're a Libra cusp, okay? My name is Victoria Violet. This is Gypsy Roots Tarot and Travel. Thank you so much for coming and spending time with me. I will not be saying much more than now and again, because I don't want to have to be dealing with the trolls when I come live. As such, people may or may not want to be here with me, and that's okay, because if all you're here to do is try to distract from the reading, you don't belong here anyway. The other thing to remember is community guidelines. So if you're here and you're not adhering to community guidelines from YouTube, harassing, bullying, anything like that, you will be reported. Okay? All right, let's go. I already have another card that just fell out. Not so good. It's not so good. So here we have the Eight of Swords along with the Five of Coins. And I already knew that Spirit was going to give us something heavy, so I decided to get it out of the way and use the first deck. Okay, let's see what they have to say. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, not a bad card depending on what's next. The Star card. So the Queen of Pentacles, the Star card, the Moon. So who's hiding, or who is yeah, looks like something in hiding in reference to finances. Something in hiding in reference to finances. They want luck. The Queen of Pentacles wants luck. She's using the Moon to maneuver these finances with the Page of Coins. Now, the Page of Coins can be a child. I keep saying that because lately that's what it's been giving me, is that energy of a child. You have the Hangman here. So remember, the first thing that we got was the Eight of Swords and the Five of Coins, which tells me that somebody is suffering financially, but they're trying to, with the Moon, I feel they're lying their way through something, or they're trying to get somebody to do something for them with lies, trickery. Here we have the Page of Wands. So here we have messages coming in about that money. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is strategizing. And we have the Three of Coins. So maybe the strategy is to see where that money is going to go to. This is a very heavy load here. It's a 10 of Wands. So if it's not you, Libra Collective, that's experiencing a lot of heaviness when it comes to money, then I am here to tell you that things are not looking that great. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune, though. What is the Wheel of Fortune trying to tell us, Spirit? Again, the Nine of Wands. So again, if you're not this Queen, okay, the Queen of Pentacles, then someone who is the Queen of Pentacles somehow is coming out towards you. I mean, you are knowing of this Queen of Pentacles and the fact that they're having a lot of problems financially. We have the Queen of Wands now. Interesting, a bunch of queens. I told you guys last night, doing magic. So it's my feeling that this Queen of Pentacles that's losing money, finances, is using Queen of Wands. As of last night, that's the way it came out, that they were doing black magic. And here we go again, showing the Magician. So that could very well be black magic being used because they don't want to lose this money. Justice is coming in. Let's see who's getting the justice. This is the Four of Cups. Someone not liking an offer. There is a Two of Cups here, though. To whom? Inviting in the Fool card, which is a new beginning. Inviting in Eight of Cups, okay, which is supposed to be long-lasting, but patience is being asked. It's not finished mixing, as you can see with the Crow. Okay? The Hermit is saying this may not play out completely until winter. Six of Coins, receiving help. Receiving some kind of help. See the fish? Something of value. You have the Four of Wands, so you will end up victorious. I think that person's not you. Now we have the King of Pentacles. What does he want? He wants beginning with you with the Three of Wands. What is the Emperor card? Is the Emperor the Libra collective, or is it this this king down here, this King of Coins? Emperor, that's you, Libra. You are the Emperor. You're being perceived as the Emperor. It's quite warm today. It's literally 88 degrees, and I'm burning up in here. Hello to everyone. Again, not to be rude, but I'm just going to continue with the readings, okay? Thank you for coming. The King of Coins, who wants a new beginning with you, feels that you as the Emperor are giving this to them. I'm laughing because it's the Seven of Swords, so they feel like you're trying to get something to go your way. Here we have the Eight of going for the negative energy of the Five of Wands to trying to reconnect with a small offer. I call that my little puny offer from the Knight of Cups. Now this one is more like it. Show the big love, right? Don't come in with the little love, the little puny love. No, show the big love. Why are you hiding it? Why does it have to be in hiding? The King of Swords, hiding the love. Why? Want this new beginning. They want, but they don't feel like it's going to be received, or they don't feel like they can move forward on it. But they want judgment. So here, justice is for you, Libra, since we now know you're the Emperor. And then judgment is what this King of Swords and this King of Pentacles feel like you're pronouncing on them. Okay? And then they have the Five of Cups, but they're not looking behind them. There's still love left there. But they have spoiled the majority because there were five, and three of those cups are spoiled. They're no longer useful. Trying to be strong, trying to come in with strength. Why? Because they want the Ten of Cups with you. That's why. See how they're right there? The little birds. I call them my ravens. I know full well that they're crows because of the fact that that's what they put on the card, but I'm very partial to ravens. Again, they do want to give this love to you. But you see that crab? It's kind of like, do I do it? Do I not do it? There. Or shark. Some kind of shark. You see the shark? Yeah. Interesting. The sun. I do feel, at this time anyway, I do feel like this person has a lot of good intentions, but because they're coming in with so much fear and backing up and coming forward and backing up to where it makes them look wishy-washy, their fear is making the offer not look as impressive as it could, as it could look. So perhaps they need to come in with more courage. Here we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. Knight of Swords. Why are we coming in? Because it's the Six of Wands with you. This is something of honor here. The Six of Wands. But the Nine of Swords is so heavy over this person that they feel like they're not going to get it. So they're spying on you. Whether that's through social media, whether it's WhatsApp, it's, Facebook, whatever it is. They're spying on you, whether they're driving by your house. They don't feel happy. Five of Swords. They don't feel happy because they feel like you have moved on. Eight of Coins, that you're just thinking about your work, your life, your coins. They want you to make a decision, but really, truly, it's them that has to make the decision to give them Nine of Cups. I don't know about you, but I just laughed. Because that's not up to you. If you already were the one that was offering the cup of love to them, it's their turn now to show you that they want the love and the cup of love with you. Here you have the Six of Swords, trying to go to somewhere a lot more calm and peaceful. You have security, but what is the security coming from? Your security is in getting information to and from. So lots of conversation that should be occurring between you both. You have the Two of Coins, King of Wands. You and the King of Wands have crossed paths there. Oh, Jesus, where'd you go? Where'd it go? There it is. So in essence, and I'm going to stop there. You have pretty good energy, Libra, at this time. You have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to stop there with this deck, okay? So what do I see? I see that this person is doesn't quite have a grasp on who they are yet. So as such, I see them as the King of Coins, and I see them as the King of Swords, and I see them as the King of Wands. They need to learn to master who they are, okay? Because before they were coming out as the Emperor, and now you're coming out as the Emperor, okay, Libra, male or female, you're embodying that energy. They do know that you're at a crossroads, meaning that you're not so much a crossroads with this time, but it's coming out like there's a connection there between you both, and it's their feeling that it's supposed to end up in marriage, in long-term, something long-term with them. But until they get a grasp of how to be the emperor in the positives, because you can be an emperor, but it can be a reversed emperor. It can be upside down, where they're hypercritical, they're ugly, they're mean, they're vicious, they're overbearing, they're constantly telling people off, or constantly being bossy bear. You don't want that kind of emperor, I promise you, because that kind of emperor, all they're around for is to tell you something ugly. That's it. They're just coming around to either abuse you, or to see if they can talk you into their way of thinking, or their way, or the highway, if you know what I mean. Let's take a look at the Lemuria. I'm only going to pick one card from the Lemuria. What can you tell us, Spirit, any further about Libra now? The Libra collective being the Emperor. How was that and why? I think I know why. I just had to take the lead now. Excuse me. And the lead because it's your life, and no one can dictate what you do or don't do. That's your life. Whether you stay with this person or you don't, whether you go back to this person or you don't. I was going to pick the first one. Spirit is saying in the middle. In the middle? I heard you the first time. Okay. They're like, well, why didn't you do it? Unique gifts. So Spirit is telling you your gifts are unique, okay? So a lot of you have been working on your spiritual growth, on your spiritual ascension. And as such, they are taking note and are looking at your accomplishments. Your gifts are unique, but also you have the gift of healing. And some of the gift of healing belongs to you alone. That means that you have to find a way to heal yourself. Okay? A lot of times we use our gifts, even our love, and we give it out outwardly, okay? In trying to heal others. Especially if you're an empath, you do that quite often. But if you still have some way, some shape or form to heal within yourself, how are you going to do that? You can't. You can't heal if you don't heal yourself first, or if you don't spread the love to yourself first. Spirit on the total is coming towards the Libra collective, something that doesn't have to do with the cross watcher or the karmic or ugly divorce or like that, please. Give us how our luck as a Libra collective is going to be for the rest of this week. How about that? Luck for the rest of this week, please, and thank you. Oh, I just saw the Seven of Swords. Spirit, we don't need that. Come on, Spirit. You know, I see like a gridlock, and I'm not even going to address it to whoever that makes sense to, the gridlock. I saw the Hierophant again. Saw the Hermit again. Come on, Spirit. Give us something good for once. King of Wands, King of Cups, and money. King of Wands, King of Cups, and money. That's not going to, you know, it's in and of itself, it's not going to jive with everyone's listening. So on the one hand, we could say, if you're a female or even a male dealing with it, then you would have two choices. You have a choice of a King of Cups. Why am I still on the feminine? That stupid Queen of Pentacles. She just really wants that money. You have the King of Cups to choose from, or the King of Wands to choose from. On the one hand, the King of Cups, if he's balanced, he's emotional and he is someone who shares his feelings. If he's the King of Wands, you already know he's the one that's here for a short time and not for a long time. You know, he just wants to get in and get out, use his wand, and that's about all he does. That's about all he's good at. So if it was me, I would choose the King of Cups. But it could also, King of Cups is discussing along with the King of Wands something relations to money, perhaps how that money is going to be divided. Yeah, look at that. That Seven of Swords that just will not leave us alone. Will not leave us alone. Oh, it's okay, dear Raven Wolf. It's okay. So what we did was we've already talked about the Queen of Coins, talking to the Queen of Wands in reference to the Magician. So there's more black magic. Why? Because she doesn't want to let go of the coins. But you know, I don't think she's the only one. I have to give her a little bit of room, a wiggle room. It looks like somebody here doesn't want to let go of the coins either. Because otherwise they wouldn't be making plans that are shady to make off with the money. So we got two that are like two peas in a pod, two people that really match each other. And I don't know why they're getting a divorce sometimes, because honestly, I think they deserve each other. Let's see. Spirit, that's not going to be common for everyone. Can I please just have, for the Libra collective in general, anything related to luck in general, please and thank you. I do have to make this short because I've got to take a nap because I've got to go to work. Oh, there you go. In general, the Nine of Cups. So happy times are coming. Happy times are coming. Oh, okay. You didn't like that, huh? You didn't like the 9? Well, how about that? Can't get any better than the 10 of Cups. Total fulfillment is what you're going towards. Total fulfillment. Holy, what I want to say. I've been trying not to curse lately, and right now I really don't even have the energy to curse. But, wow, so you've got to move forward. There's something you've got to move forward on, Libra. If you want this to go your way and you want all that happiness to come. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The Sun card with the baby on it. The baby is always new life, a new way of life. The vehicle that you're riding on, or moving forward on, is the Chariot, taking you, moving you forward to wherever it is you're supposed to be. And bam, here we go again. Here we go again. So, okay, you are the Emperor today. In the story, you are the Emperor today, Libra. The Libra Collective wins on both occasions because they're both different cards, decks. Okay, here is the Magician again. To try to make their way out of a situation that they're not quite happy in. Okay, they are going to give due, just where it's due. But you see, this card, I don't like it because it always shows that this person, they're not as bad off as they could be. See, there's no holes in their stuff, but look at that. Look at that. So it's like a little one-sided, like favoritism. I don't like that. I don't like favoritism ever. So you have the Two of Swords and you have the Seven of Wands. Someone that is feeling like, ugh, I don't want to go through this, but yeah, you got to. You got to. You got to. There's no way around it. Sometimes you just got to go through it. But we've been talking about that for 3 days. I'm done. It's like, I'm so over it. Okay? Here we have the Queen of Cups. But if that's all you're bringing, brother, keep your fish. Keep your smelly fish. I don't want your smelly fish. Hopefully the Libra Collective does not want the smelly fish. You have the Moon. So remember, today's the 17th, isn't it? Happy Harvest Moon Day. And remember, tonight is the partial eclipse. Pray, pray, pray. Make sure that you're doing something that's meaningful, that's good, that's positive. Make sure that you're asking for something. If you're pagan, that you're setting your intentions. Okay, if you're Christian, prayer up, prayer up, prayer up. Okay, does this look good to you? With lies and deceit and parting ways and tears, because lies and deceit. Check your intuition. Does that feel good to you? I don't think so. Doesn't feel good to me. I did say I was going to pick one card, right? Yeah, I never do. Spirit. Okay, so trying to be strong, because what is Spirit trying to bring you towards is either a happy place as far as a marriage or a relationship is concerned. But remember, we can also have partnerships. Partnerships can be in money. Partnerships can be in business. Okay, and then you have the Star card twice over. That already came out, and you have a favorite this time. Okay, so if you stay with the Two of Wands, I don't like the Two of Wands. I don't like the Two of Swords. I do not like the Two of Coins. I do not like the Hand, because it's all a waiting period, or someone who's very undecisive. And we don't like, here in Libra land, since this is a Libra channel, we don't promote procrastination. We don't promote non-action. We don't promote staying in stuck mode. Okay? Because then you don't move forward. You don't grow. How are you going to progress? How are you going to obtain anything? How is Spirit supposed to give anything to you forward? Because if you don't, move, if you're paralyzed in fear, let's say, and you don't move, then how are you supposed to get anything good? How is Spirit supposed to give you anything if you won't move? What if Spirit has something for you, but it's just in front of you, and you refuse to move forward? Well, then you don't get it. So sorry. That's just the way it works, man. I often use the Lazy Susan. Sorry for the noise. I often use the Lazy Susan as an example. The Lazy Susan, for those that is, it goes in the middle of a dining table, and it's round. And all of the meals, meats, and everything else, the portions, etc., bowls, serving bowls, whatever, are on the Lazy Susan. And each and every person has a turn to turn the Lazy Susan and get whatever they want from the table, from the Lazy Susan, and then let the next person turn it and also get what they want. So the way the universe works is, it's like a Lazy Susan. Comes to you, but if you're not ready, or you say no, or you're too paranoid to move forward, well, the way God works is, okay, universe, keep it moving. Next, because the next person is starving and also needs. So if you're not going to take your portion because you're too afraid to move forward, or you're too afraid to act on it, and you're paralyzed with fear or non-action because you don't know how to make up a cotton picking mind, because we do have Libras that are unbalanced. Not every Libra is good. Not every Libra is a balanced Libra. Not every when I say good, means heart, a clean heart. Not every Libra has it going on to where, yeah, they're decisive and let's go. No, I made up my mind, let's go. And I don't mean make snap decisions, but make good sound decisions quickly. And if you're not willing to do that, or if you can't do that, the universe just keeps going, man. You know, we offered this to you. You didn't want it. You seemed reluctant. Bye. And then they move on so that the other person can grab what they need. So anyway, much love and light to you. Let's see. We're going to do... I'm only going to pull one rune. Unless it's really bad, okay? Then I have to go. We want to know if anything else is coming. If it hurts your ears, sorry. What else is coming that we need to be aware of, please? And thank you. I don't even need the book for this one. I don't need it, because I know this rune by heart. This is the last of the runes, and it's called the unknown. Spirit doesn't know how it's going to end. You know? Or Odin, if you want to call it Odin, because he is, you know, the right religion. It's unknown. You can take it two ways. It's unknown, but it's also, this is a most auspicious rune, because sometimes it's, because it's unknown, you could be getting something much better than you even thought that you were getting out of whatever's coming your way. Isn't that crazy? But you know what? Because I do like to be fair, we'll read from the book, okay? This is called, actually the rune is called Odin itself, and it's page 112. 112. 112. All right, page 112. The unknowable, the god Odin. Blank is the end, blank the beginning. This is the rune of total trust and should be taken as exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which time and time again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. The blank rune can pretend a death, but that death is usually symbolic and may relate to any of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. So this is something that is telling you that whatever your deepest fears are is bringing it to the surface. I'm not making it up. Drawing the blank rune brings to the surface our deepest fears. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? Will it be all be taken away? And yet our highest good, our truest possibilities, and all our fertile dreams are held within the blankness. Willingness and permitting are the rune requires. For how can you exercise control over what is not yet formed? So God is still formulating things for you. If it was already a done deal, then God would have an answer indeed for you as far as everything is concerned. But one thing it is doing is it's here to challenge you. This time period in your life, for those that I'm talking, because obviously it's a general reading, it is serving to challenge you to rise above whatever perceived notions you have of how what life is supposed to be for you. Maybe in the past, maybe, let's say, I'm going to use myself as an example. It's just a metaphor. Maybe I was in a relationship and I was in a marriage, so I thought it was going great, or at least it was doable. And then something comes up within the marriage to show me it's not even close to being a healthy relationship. And this is how God takes me home, because I finally realized that for me, they don't have my back. They're not in my best interest. They promote unhealthy things, or they're overspenders, or they're always argumentative, or whatever it could be. Or even if there's a lack of chastity on their part and they go off and they make a kid, carry a kid for 9 months without my knowledge, and then I'm over here paying for that kid the whole life, and up until the time that I find out it's not even my kid. Maybe something happens through an emergent situation. I'm in an emergency room with my child, thinking this child needs a surgery or needs some kind of transfusion or whatever. And then that's how I find out that this is not even my child. So the person I thought was, oh, I don't know, maybe the Madonna, the mother of Christ, being the worst of the worst. Or maybe their mental health has been getting worse, progressively and worse. Or I find out that they have been with someone else, or I find out they have been doing any sort of black magic on me to keep me. It could have been a great number of things, right? And we've seen all of those things months with the cross watcher I seem to pick up on, and they're karmic. So with that, I hope that this resonates with you. Take the positive that does pertain to you. Do not take the negative. If that doesn't seem like what's going on in your life, it's okay. You don't have to take it and pick it up and own it. You don't have to do that, because maybe it's not something that's happening in your life, and that's okay. But if it is, take note. The spirit knows what's going on in your life. And if they've already made it rough, guess what? I've already given the hangman position where, they start shaking you upside down in all the pockets. Anything that's in the pockets starts coming loose. That doesn't work for you to get unstuck from a situation that's not positive for you. It's not in your greater good. What spirit will do next is create a huge, huge torment, a storm, a tempest, in order to get you out of the relationship you just seem to move out of. Spirit does that for your greater good sometimes. It's not because you want it. In fact, it's because you don't want it. But Spirit sees that for your spiritual well-being, your physical well-being, your mental well-being, financial well-being, safety, they will do it. So be aware how Spirit works so that you will not be hit by surprise. I hope this helps someone. See you tomorrow, because today is too late and I gotta go and rest.